Yeah. Hey. Let's go. Oh yeah. What is going on? Hold on. Let's get the camera up. Why not? What's up? Let me get civilized real quick. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. Happy Monday to you. You know how long it's been since I've done a Monday live stream. Well, we're doing it today. Welcome aboard though, guys. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Plays, I see you, my friend. Juan Pierre, hello as always from the Netherlands. Thanks for coming through, my friend. Good to see you. Conductor Harley, welcome to the stream. Zelman, welcome to the stream as well. Welcome aboard this Boeing 787 ANA Star Alliance livery here in Tokyo, Japan. Dylan, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Oh yes, Yahaya, transit guy, welcome to the stream. The green guy, what's up, welcome to the stream. No sir, this is not the heavy division mod, this is the default. Yeah, we're rocking the default this whole week. Well, we're pretending like today is Friday because we missed our Friday stream. But yeah, we're rocking all the default stuff. Next time we'll come back with the very modded fly-by-wire A320. But Grover Matic, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Fixing things for you. Hopefully the microphone is going all right. Dougal McTavish in the building. Welcome aboard, bro. Hopefully having an amazing and blessed day, my friend. G-Man Dukes, welcome back. Honest, coming through with the fire emojis. I see you walking through. Hello. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Purple Tassar, welcome aboard as well. Twitch gang, I see you, my friend. Thank you, my man. Thank you. How's the update for me? We about to find out. You're flying a DC-6 at over 100 FPS on an old 1080 Ti at Ultra. Holy cow. What in the heck is going on? Wow. Yes, sir. Again, guys, this is completely default. All right, completely default vanilla. But yeah, so while we do a quick walk around, I'll catch you guys up on what's been going on since we last saw each other. So last Friday, I was supposed to do a live stream of this exact flight. Actually, this was supposed to be my Friday live stream, and you know, right before I went live, there was the update 5 the sim update 5 hot fix. And so I went ahead and updated that, and long story short, it broke my Microsoft Flight Simulator and it basically deleted all of my files, so I had to completely start over and reinstall from scratch Microsoft Flight Simulator. So as you guys know, I was ready for the stream. This was like, minutes before we were supposed to go live. Look at those beautiful Rolls-Royce engines, and I was pretty upset. Yeah, I have to be honest with you. I was pretty pissed. So I was like, yeah, Microsoft, I'm done with you for a little while. So I waited 24 hours, and the next day, I think it was on Saturday, I went ahead and started that new download, which I knew was going to take forever because my internet is super slow. So it actually took me a total of 25 hours to completely reinstall Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yes, 25 hours. But that's not it. After that, if I wanted to install all the updates to like the DLC, like the world updates and stuff like that, that took me an additional 8 hours because that was about 40 gigabytes of other stuff I had to get. So yeah, so I actually just got my Microsoft completely up to date and downloaded and installed yesterday afternoon or evening. And now I finally have it. So honestly, I don't know how performance is gonna go for us. I haven't really got the chance to check out or do much with the recent update. So this is kind of gonna be another test flight today in the 787. Right now, getting 44 FPS on high, but I do have my clouds set to ultra. So everything is high-end preset, and my clouds are set to ultra. So that is my current setting right now. But we're flying in the 787-10 with ANA on the beautiful All-Star Alliance livery. If you guys are flying on PC and you'd like to see this livery as well, you're gonna have to download the livery that's linked in the description if you want to actually see me correctly. If not, you're gonna see me as possibly something else. If you're on the Xbox though, sadly you won't be able to download this livery because this is from the flightsim.to website, and there's no current way to do that. So but yeah, if you want to join us today, we are on the US 8 East server, and we will not be on VATSIM. We'll just be rocking with the Microsoft Microsoft's multiplayer for today's flight, because I don't even know if this plane's gonna actually get us to where we want to go safely. I don't know. I haven't done a test flight in the 787. I don't know if it works at all. This is the default vanilla 787. This is not the heavy mod. There's no mods at all attached to this plane except for the livery. So let's hop inside. ASUS Flight Simmer. Welcome back, my friend. You had a good stream today earlier, man. I was checking out your stream, flying in, I think you were in Miami to Cancun, and then Cancun somewhere else. But I thank you guys so much for coming through and supporting me. Make sure you guys go and show ASUS Flight Simmer some love. I feel like I might have a Nightbot command for you, but I'm not 100% sure. But you guys can try it out. ! ASUS Flight Simmer. It might actually take you somewhere. It might not. I don't remember if I did that. Kimmy Dean, welcome to the stream, my friend. Zellman, thank you, man. Again, you hate the airport I'm at? Why? Oh, what airport? I'm at RJTT. Romeo Juliet Tango Tango. This is actually one of the handcrafted airports. I believe this airport came with the Tokyo or the Japan World Update. I can't remember exactly, but we're going to Nagasaki today. So today's route is RJTT to RJFU. Yes, sir. There's a rainbow out there in the background. A rainstorm just passed by, so hopefully it can be all good. But yeah, man, it sucked. That whole update and process was a nightmare, man. I was not cool. We'll also be using PackX today. Let's see if my wing views are working. I had to reset it. All my preferences, everything got reset, which was, you know, it's a setback, but it's all good. We got a little bit of rain on the windshield. Just a little bit of rain on the windshield. So let me go ahead and get, I'm gonna get PackX ready for today's journey to Nagasaki. Looking forward to this flight, man. As long as everything works. We had a 747 flight we did last week, and I didn't have much faith in that either, but it turned out to work, and we actually were able to fly a 747 into Heathrow, and it not be a slideshow. So I was pretty happy about that. If you guys take a look here, I'm gonna show you guys real quick our route once I find OBS. There it is. Alright, this is our route here. It's a bit small on screen, so I do apologize. But this is where we're at in Tokyo, Japan. We all should know where Japan is by now. And we're going down to Nagasaki. Lots of storms out here near South Korea, and we should have probably some storms en route too. So it's probably gonna be overcast for the majority, so we might not get a chance to see much of the actual scenery. But our departure is right here, taking off runway 16 left or right. We'll probably do 16 left. Straight out, left turns over the beautiful city of Tokyo. And then we might actually see, if the clouds allow us, we might actually see Mount Fuji on the way through in this area. But you can see there's a lot of storms there. So we'll do our best to get there in one piece. I've already set up my flight plan in the world map view. So I won't be doing that here, since again, this is just a default plane. I don't want to stress it out too much. We all know the limitations there. So what am I missing? All right, PackX. That's what I said a million times that I was going to set up. I haven't done that yet. Should have done that before stream started. For sure, for sure. Good morning, Mayor. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Again, I rarely do Monday streams. If you guys enjoyed today's stream or enjoy me coming out on Mondays, I might be able to fit some more in the future. But usually my schedule is Wednesday to Friday. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then obviously the additional Blue Experience. You guys call it a podcast? Screw it, I'm just going to call it a podcast. The Blue Experience show is what we call it. Live show and podcast, I guess. We do that on Thursday nights, so if you can't catch that live, you can catch the replay. It's been a lot of fun. Just talking flight sim with XP and various people. So our flight number today is going to be 1548, cruise out to 38,000 feet. Flight time for today's flight is supposed to be 1 hour and 27 minutes. We're going to go 1 hour 30, give ourselves a little bit of a buffer there, and we'll be taking off in about, say 15 minutes or so. And again, we're in the 787-10. Definitely looking forward to getting a high fidelity 787, but I feel like we're quite a ways away from that ever happening. It's gonna be a while till we get that. I don't think I have an ANA safety system sound. That would be sick if I did. Do I? No, of course I don't. That's okay. Maybe I have like an Air Japan or China, like something Japanese would be dope. Yeah, I didn't download an Air France safety video, so it's okay. So we'll just use a default one. Is invalid. Hold on a second. Previous 0. Yes, sir. Mr. Music for All streaming on a Monday. Can you believe it, man? Can you believe it? All right, guys. Let's kill the music. It's time to fire her up. Let's see if I even know how to. It's been so long since I've flown this particular plane. Can't be too hard, right? I think everything is like already almost on. We could also just hit Control E and then that'll start it up. So hit battery. I don't know if there's any like sounds in here. We'll have to see. A little bit of sound. Look at the APU fired up now. Put a start. I usually hold it for a few seconds. Not that you need to, because you don't. You definitely don't need to. And now she's gonna come to life. Mayor, you flew to Oslo yesterday. Terrifying because of the mountains. Pretty cool. Alfiola, my friend. Como estás from Spain? Bienvenido. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. All right. You heard a doorbell ring? There is no doorbell here. I don't have a doorbell. Yeah, that's not. So I don't know what you must have heard something in the game because I don't have a doorbell. Let's see. What's next? Let's just do our usual Boeing flows and we'll probably figure it out that way. So it's like our external power is already connected. Our APU gens are automatically on. Our AC buses are already on. Our window heat is. Wow, is everything just already done for you? I guess the first officer must have came in and done everything for us before he got here. Hydraulics are already on. Passenger signs, that actually works. And I remember when Microsoft first came out, we were all complaining about how none of the passengers like seatbelt signs, we couldn't change them. That was kind of hilarious. All right, nav lights, that's gonna come on. We don't need logo lights. We're also, by the way, if you're flying with us, I did change the time of day. It's August 1st, so we actually went back in time. And it's 9:31 p.m. UTC because in real time right now it's actually nighttime in Japan. So I want to turn it back so we can have some good daytime flying. Here's our fuel pumps left, fuel pump right, fuel pump left, right. We get the center pumps on. Probably won't have any fuel in the center. It's a very short flight, 4787. Here's our wing anti-ice, our engine anti-ice, all set to auto. And that's really all we need to do. Everything else has been done for us by the first officer, so it is all good. Our flight plan has also been done for us by the first officer. So basically, you know, we're kind of seniority here. We just got to hop in here and just fly. I'm gonna do my position initialization though. We are at Romeo, Juliet, Tango, Tango. Put that right there. There is our GPS coordinate. We're gonna pop that right there, and we'll go over to route. Uh-oh, I think our APU just shut off. Huh, is that a bug in all the airliners? Because that exact same thing happened to us in the 747 last week. So good to know, guys. The APU just shuts itself off for no darn reason. Walking fruit flying to Gran Canaria right now. Just about to depart. Very nice, man. That's a really good flight. That sounds like a lot of fun. All right, I think this is a performance initialization is good. So 38,000 feet is what we're expecting. Our reserves is gonna be 1.6 or 1.6. Which is just a random number I always use. It's not really random, it's just my call sign. Thrust limiter, I'm gonna skip that. Takeoff, we flaps, I don't know, 5, I guess. And that looks good. V1, oh, let's change our weight and balance. So today we only need 29,000 pounds of fuel, and we have a lot more than that. We have 111,000 pounds. So let's bring it all the way back to like, I don't know, 30% on the left tank, the 30% on the right tank. That's gonna put us at 59,000. Go even lighter than that. Again, this is a very short flight. I like to call this a commercial ferry flight. What we're gonna do is go and take some really pretty pictures and really good video shots of this aircraft and deliver it to Nagasaki. That's basically what we're doing today because it's such a short hop, and you know, just a few very special people can be on board. Matter of fact, I think all you guys can be our special guests today. Everybody gets first class on a 787 today. All right, so that should be good. I mean, we only need 29,000, but we have 50,000. So that's like double what we need. And we're 25% on all the tanks. That's pretty darn light already. We'll leave it as is. Let's get our new V speeds. 138, 154, 164. I don't know if we can go back to the index and go to perf. I don't know if we can. Yeah, it's not going to change. I think I did it automatically. VNAV, 38,000 feet. Departure arrival. That should already be set up for us. The Riddle 2 Alpha departure. 16 left is our runway. We go back again. Arrival. We don't have an actual arrival. Oh wait, there is a Saruku star, but we're not doing that. So we're just gonna do right into the. I think it's. I forgot what runway we're taking already. I think it was like 1-4, runway 14 in Nagasaki. I gotta tell you guys, definitely stick around for the end. The landing into Nagasaki is gorgeous. It just is. All right, so we're basically ready to go. Everything except for we're not doing ILS. It's gonna be RNAV approach. It should be nice and clear in Nagasaki. Let's hope that weather is correct. Other than that, we are good to go. Again, we're not gonna spend a lot of time in this area because this is all default and there's not a lot of functionality in there. So I'm not that interested in trying to be, you know, give myself a headache on trying to go through the system. That's why we're not flying on VATSIM today, because I'm not manually putting in my FMC. All right, so overhead looks good. We're basically ready to start, except for the fact that our APU died. So start the APU up again. Alfie says he'll be on economy. This is you right here. This is your seat. Actually, this is a first class seat. This is let me give you. Here's my economy. If you guys are flying economy with us, type in economy in the chat, and this is your wing view right here on both left and right. If you're flying first class with us today, this is your wing view. It's more like business class. I want to say first class. If honestly, if anybody's ever been actually flown first class in a heavy aircraft like a 787, 777, A350, you're like way towards the front. You don't actually get any wing views at all. So to be honest with you, besides a really nice reclining seat, you don't get much. And a hot chocolate chip cookie. Dougal says he paid for first class. All right, sounds good.
Unless you're in the front row, please.
Alright, I'm pretty confident our APU is off and it is not on. So we're probably just gonna start engines at the gate. So make sure all of the ramp agents on the ground get clear. And we do seem to be clear. Alright, turn the beacon light on. Let those guys know that we're about to move and get the aircraft started. I don't think you need to turn the packs off on this baby. We won't worry about that. We'll go to our pushback over here, and oh, when did I press pushback?
If you're not, please let a flight
I don't know.
so that way you can be
We'll go ahead and release the parking brake. That now works now. After the hot fix, it seems they fixed the parking brake problem. So as soon as she's done, we can start the engines. Thank you very much. What's her name? Karen? Or was it Cynthia? I think it was Cynthia. Yeah, I think her name's Cynthia. So let's go get the engine started up. And we'll start with I think we can do both at the same time on this plane. So we'll do that. We'll start left and start right. We're on external power right now. For a little bit of help. Again, the APU has failed. So we're starting at the gate. There's 8%. We're looking for, I think, I can't remember exactly how much we need in this aircraft. We'll start on 20% though. HK Flight Simulators, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see ya. Thank you, Sus. Yep, we're starting both engines at the same time, starting right and starting to the left. Let's go outside, take a listen. Oh yeah. Spin them up. Alright, I think we can go ahead and start our pushback.
We're on your time now.
Okay, whatever that means. Alright, push it back, nose to the right, so that way.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 1548. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 30 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure and cross-check.
Fixing things, yeah, Cynthia will take care of you. She'll get you switched seats. Nobody wants to sit next to a screaming child. Or a child kicking the seats, that's the worst.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your complete attention
did we
to the
stop?
flight attendants as they demonstrate the
Why did we
safety
stop?
features of our aircraft. You will notice a light illuminated above your seat. When this light is illuminated,
Ollie had this pushback mod is called Toolbar Pushback. It is free on the flightsim.to website. And I actually can use my rudder pedals to steer or you can
Please
use
take
this
a few
thing here.
moments to now locate one of the several
So right now I'm using my
emergency
rudder
exits on
pedals
this
to
aircraft.
steer the
In
aircraft
some cases,
backwards.
your nearest exit
Just kind of gives a bit of
behind
more
you.
accurate.
In
As you
case
can see,
of
I'm still
emergency,
very
you'll
off.
need to evacuate the aircraft.
We
There
gotta
is
hit
lights
hold
on the
here,
floor that will guide you
and we can even pull it forward
in the event of a decompression, an
to
oxygen
adjust.
mask will drop
So
in
very
front of
cool.
you.
I love this
To
app.
start the flow of oxygen, pull the
I
mask
wish
towards
you could do
Place it
something like
firmly over
this
your nose and mouth,
on
secure the
by
elastic
default,
band
but
behind
you
your
know
head,
you can't.
tighten the
It's all
straps
good.
if necessary, and breathe normally.
Well, welcome to the
Although the
stream,
bag is not
AAL or
oxygen
Al's
is
Universe.
flowing to the
Welcome,
mask.
man.
If you're traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first and then
And you can
assist
change the
others.
speed, so I want to
Keep
go a
your
little bit
mask on
faster.
until a member of the crew advises you it is safe to remove it.
And let's get
In
us
the
on a line
unlikely
there.
event of a water landing, a
As
bike vest
best
is
as
located
possible.
in
That
the
is
pouch
good
under your
enough.
seat or between the
And we'll hit
armrests.
hold,
When
and then I'll
instructed,
set my
do so,
parking
open the
brake,
plastic pouch and remove the vest.
and we'll in
Flip
pushback.
it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the
All
strap
right,
tight.
beautiful.
To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord
All
only
right, let's
when
get
exiting
the
aircraft.
flaps down.
If it doesn't inflate
All right, so this is where we're gonna find out,
automatically,
guys, because again, I haven't
manual
actually
inflation.
tested this sim.
Strap is equipped with a
I've done like a
light
GA flight
LED
yesterday, but I really haven't tested the sim since I updated the sim update 5. So I don't know what's broken, what's not. I don't know if we're gonna get a crash today. We might get a crash, so just warning you guys now. This is kind of like a beta stream, you know what I mean? But I think we are ready to go, except for turning off the APU completely. It's already off because it wasn't working, but now we're turning it off completely.
We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information
we'll switch over to the legs page, and we'll set the auto brake to RTO, which means reject takeoff. We're cruising at 38,000 feet today. I'm going to go ahead and just set that now so we can have the peace of mind when we get off the ground. It also takes forever sometimes to get to scroll. That looks good to me. And flaps are down. We'll do a quick flight control check. Make sure everything is working. And it is. Yeah, nice. My yoke is actually giving me not giving me any problems today. All right, so let's go ahead and turn on the runway turnoffs, which is our taxi lights and our actual taxi light. And we'll start taxiing. Parking brake release. Give it all the. Oh wait, you know what I forgot to do? I was supposed to do this before we started the stream, and I forgot. I have a few different profiles for my my throttle, and I need to switch it. So I think right now it's set to GA. Yeah, you see that right there? I have a GA profile. So I'm gonna switch over to that. So you guys look to the right side of your screen. You see that's the exact type of throttle that I'm using right now. And again, I do have the link in the description if you're interested in knowing more about it. Hit apply and save. Go back. So I have another setting for called dual jet engine for any plane that has 2 engines. So now I can control each of these. Beautiful. All right, let's give it power. Let's get out of here. Captain Cross Country, how's it going, man? Welcome, my man. Monday from the COVID capital in Florida. Oh, is Florida the new COVID capital? Like, what's going on there, man? Jeez, that's not good. I will say, guys, definitely be careful out there. Seriously, like, you know how last year we were all like, "Oh, be safe because COVID." Well, you guys need to keep being safe because I've known and heard of many people that I know personally getting COVID within the last week or so. Thankfully, I don't currently have it, and I'm hoping it stays that way. But this thing is still going around, man, and people are predicting that it could come back full effect again later this year. So I'm seeing signs that could be true, but you know, I never really trust the news all the way. I kind of have to do my own research or go by what I see, but I'm definitely wearing my mask more often now. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I did stop wearing it in public, even though I am not yet vaccinated. And everybody out there is starting to stop wearing their mask, and people are getting, I wouldn't say careless, they're just being very confident in the fact that they think that they're immune to the thing. But I'm hearing that even people who are vaccinated are still catching it from time to time. So just be careful, guys, and be smart, and watch who you hang around when you're in big groups. But yeah, I mean, look at these beautiful wing views, man. I'm looking forward to today's flight. Looking forward to it. At the end of the flight today, we'll be using a flight control replay to watch our replay of our landing into Nagasaki. And again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Oh no, it's horrible to hear, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Really sorry to hear about that. All right, runway heading out of runway 16 left looks to be 157. So we'll put that in our heading here. I'll tell you, man, somebody asked earlier in the chat, I didn't get the chance to reply, but you were asking what is my favorite Boeing aircraft, and it's actually this one. This is my favorite. Like, this is legit. The 787 is my favorite airliner, and this is why I want to like this plane so bad. You know, like, I want it to be good. I want it to work. I want to fly it more often, you know, but we just, you know, we don't have a fly-by-wire we don't have a fly-by-wire 787 quality mod yet, you know. I know we have the heavy, whatever you call that guy, heavy mod, but even when I used it, it wasn't all the way there just quite yet. What yoke am I using? I'm using the honeycomb yoke. That is the yoke I'm using. But yeah, I know school for a lot of people, and especially in the US, is about to kick back off. I think some of you guys are starting next week. There's a citation up ahead of us. Taxiing through the grass. Now, I'll say this, guys. This is Tokyo Haneda, right? RJTT. There's another Tokyo airport not far to the north of here. I can't remember what the thing is, the IKO code is for it, but it's by Drizwiki Designs. Now, let me tell you, that's one of my favorites so far. So far, of all the airports that I have bought as payware for Microsoft Flight Simulator, that other Tokyo airport, which I think is Tokyo something, I don't know the name of it. Narita, thank you, Narita. Tokyo Narita, he did an amazing job. I don't know if I've done a live stream there yet. I decided to do this airport because this is the one that most of you guys will have, because it is a part of Microsoft Flight Simulator already. But yeah, if you have the money to get a scenery in Tokyo, I highly recommend getting Tokyo Haneda. Yes, RJAA, thank you guys, appreciate it. By Drizwiki Design, he did an amazing job. Drizwiki, I feel like, in my opinion, has really stepped up his game when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator. He had really good scenery on X-Plane 2. For me personally, on X-Plane, his scenery is very frame heavy, and it might still be the same on Microsoft. I'm just not seeing the performance drop as much. But as long as he can keep his stuff optimized, I mean, he could be honestly one of the best, not the best, but one of the best scenery developers for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, I love his DCA. Yeah, I think he has a DCA as well, which he did a really good job with. All right, guys, we are coming up to the end of runway 16 left, which is right on our right side. So you guys make sure you fasten your seatbelts back there, whether you're in first class or coach. It's true. That's true. For us flight simmers, when we're in quarantine, it's just another reason to go flying in the sim. Absolutely, man. You ain't got to give me another reason to stay home. You ain't got to just tell me, you know, I don't need excuses to stay home. Seriously. You could ask my wife. She knows I love just chilling at the house, doing nothing. I have to force myself to get up and do things because I know that other people want to do things with their lives. So I'm honestly a introvert, and I don't know when it happened, but I'm definitely a homebody as well. All right, guys, here it is. Runway 16 left, and let's go ahead and get everything ready to go. So we get the land lights turned on as we roll across the center line. Not the center line, sorry, the hold short line. We don't need the wing light, but we'll turn it on anyways, or the logo lights. I probably should let you take off, shouldn't I? I should have. I'm gonna take up some space here. One thing I'm noticing is that the taxiing characteristics of the 787 seem to be a lot better than it used to be. You remember back when the 787, you couldn't freaking make a 45-degree turn, but now I'm turning great right now, so that's pretty good. So I don't know if they made an adjustment or if I might have done something different in my settings. No clue. All right, as I said, guys, we're taking off runway heading, and we'll make a couple of left turns around Tokyo. We might actually change our altitude to 10,000. I'll probably hand fly for a little bit. All right, guys, holding the brakes. I'm about to hit the push to talk button. I forgot I'm not on that, Tim. Tokyo Haneda traffic, ANA 116, taking off runway 16 left, departing via the Ritla 2 Alpha to the north, left turns, Tokyo Haneda traffic. I forgot how to say it. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Toga in the chat. Let's go. Holding the brakes down, wait for 40%. Let's get it. All right, brakes release. And takeoff power set. Alright, we're going to be racing this citation down runway. There's 60 knots. There's a F-22 transport. 80 knots. Keeping on the center line best I can. 120. Here comes V1, V2, and rotates. And off the ground we go. Positive rate. Give me some gear up, ladies and gentlemen. Give me some gear up, ladies and gentlemen. There's the button. I couldn't find the button. Oh, yes. Very smooth takeoff today. You got to love it. I see the gear up in the chat. You guys took too long. I blame you. Alright, we're in the air. We're airborne. We're going to change our range so we can see a bit more of our flight plan. And I'll fly by hand as long as I can. Here's a, wow, already 200 knots. I love flying out of Tokyo. My camera's too slow. Oh boy. Where's my mouse? Yeah, that was a fail. Let's go back here. Oh, we're too fast now. Flaps up. Power back. Continue to climb. Ghost Assassin, welcome to the stream. Alright, so you don't want to go faster than 250 knots under 10,000 feet, and we're doing 268. So let's bring the power all the way back. I misjudged the power of this aircraft. LNAV is armed, 250 knots. I'm going to put that right here. Beautiful, beautiful. Take a look at the wing view. Look how quiet it got when I got the engines back to idle. Alright, a little less steep on that turn. Yeah, we're racing F-22 and a citation right now. The thing I like about this departure is that it's going to actually loop us back around that way, back over the city. Now the downside today though is because it's so overcast, we're not going to see much. The 787 is one of the premium deluxe edition planes, so you're only going to get this if you have the premium deluxe. And is it worth it? That's probably your next question. I would have to say it depends. If you're looking for a high fidelity, that means system rich 787, then no. But if you're just looking for a pretty plane, then yes. It is definitely a pretty plane. And for the cost that people usually ask for pretty planes, it's definitely worth it. Timothy Harris, this is actually the PC version we're rocking right now. 44 FPS as we climb out of Tokyo Haneda. Passing 8,500 feet. What up, Joel? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we got some nice air support today, man. It's always good to have air support when you're flying on these chaotic online servers. Always good to have air support. I believe I did retract the flaps. Yep, I did.
You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatories. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi.
I went a little wide there on the departure, but we're still flying by hand.
We do offer complimentary
and following the magenta line here, which is our GPS.
Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and paid movies library.
Alright, we're 10,000 feet now. We can go faster, 250 knots. This is a generic rule around the whole world, so it doesn't matter if you're in the US or not. You still gotta apply by that. Alright, now rolling to the right. Not doing a good job right now of this. Yeah, honestly, I would like to. I would like to get an Xbox Series X. Like to be like, I really would. I would love to play Microsoft on it. If I did, though, I would still probably play with, you know, my normal setup. I would probably try to see if I can hook it up. As long as my setup can hook up to an Xbox Series X, then yeah, I'm definitely down to play on an Xbox. But I gotta get my hands on an Xbox. The reason I don't have one is because they've been sold out, and I have not been able to find one. Your 787 wings are purple. You don't know why. Yeah, I did notice that when the last sim update, there were some liveries that were broken. That's a lot of liveries. Like the majority of the liveries you get online are actually broken. I don't know what they changed in the wings, because I tried doing the generic, not the generic, but the ANA livery without the All-Star Alliance, and all my wings were actually pink. And yeah, I posted a picture of that on Discord one day. Alright, we're at 12,000 feet, still flying this baby by hand, and she is flying very nicely. Oh man, you know what? I'm probably gonna turn the autopilot on now because I want to enjoy this view we got coming up. Let's go ahead and make that happen. So autopilot engaged, flight change mode, and gonna continue to climb at 200. Alright, we can go faster than that now. We can go up to 280 knots for the climb. That's not banking right. Nope. I'm like, that ain't right. That ain't right. I know it's a sharp turn, but that ain't how it's supposed to happen, bro. Autopilot on. Let's try that again. Let's try just vertical speed mode plus 1800. Alright, I think that's doing better. Alright, LNAV is on. We'll just hit VNAV, I guess. Whatever, screw it. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go outside. Yeah, so one thing I did is my current settings are high-end preset. Only thing I adjusted was my clouds. I changed to ultra because I want to see what that looked like, and I want to see how much that affected my performance. That should be good right there. Oh man, look at this livery. Wow, wow, wow. Tokyo, Tokyo. Anybody watching the Olympics in Tokyo? And if you are, who are you rooting for? Which is probably your own country, but one thing that bothers me this year about the Olympics, and it really does. I don't know if it bothers anybody else, but it really bothers me. And what it is that they call it Tokyo 2020, even though it's technically Tokyo 2021. I don't know. That just really bothers me. It's like, you guys couldn't change the font to say 21 instead of 2020. You guys are that lazy. I don't know. It really bothers me personally. You've been watching every night? Nice. Yeah, I catch it every once in a while. I really like the Olympics. Has never really been something that are we supposed to be going this way? No, we're not. What are you doing, plane? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this plane is officially unflyable. I'm gonna say this early. This is one of the reasons why I used to never fly this plane, because it kept doing stuff like this right here. The 747 didn't give us trouble like this. And we flew it a couple days ago, or a few days ago. So I'm gonna turn myself back on the flight plan, and then we'll try to. I'm out here trying to enjoy the view, trying to enjoy my flight, trying to enjoy the wing view, and autopilot is like trying to take us to another planet. But yeah, as I was saying, I've never been like huge on the Olympics. I mean, I like to watch it because it's cool to see people like perform at their best, like the best in the world doing the things that they do. So it's pretty cool seeing people perform at such a high level. But I don't like sit around all day watching it. It's just, I don't know. I used to do track and field in school, and it's a lot of sitting around waiting for the next event. I guess it's just not something that I enjoy watching as much. Like, I could sit around through a red flag of racing. That's probably a lot more boring. Alright, autopilot back on. VNAV is on. And it should recapture the flight plan. We'll monitor it. Look at those clouds, man. All right, are we descending? No, okay. I still don't like it. I don't care what the reason is for saying Tokyo 2020. I don't like it. I'm just complaining. You can't make everybody happy, and it didn't make me happy with that decision. I'm like, bruh, it's 2021, not 2020. This also bothers me when people say Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 because it's now 2021, and just because it came out in 2020 doesn't have to give the label of 2020 for the rest of its lifetime. All right, one thing we forgot, or all the things we forgot, is overhead. We'll turn off the landing lights, runway turn off lights, taxi lights, and that's good. The rest of that stuff we'll leave on. Again, APUs are already off. Seatbelt signs are on. We'll definitely leave those on because the plane's been doing some funky stuff. Making a right turn, and you can tell that it's probably not gonna turn correctly. Cause look how hard it's banking right now. That's on auto. I'm gonna switch it off of auto. I'm gonna take control, yeah, because it's already tripping out. So I don't know what the problem is with this 7.8, man. Usually, yeah, I mean FS11 would make more sense. That would definitely make more sense because it is the 11th game. So it would definitely make more sense to call it the Microsoft Flight Simulator 11 and not 2020. I don't know. I don't correct people anymore. I'm like, whatever, call it whatever you want to call it. But it's not. There's a reason why there's no year in the artwork of Microsoft Flight Simulator because they're trying to get away from years and just make a game that's going to live on forever and not be dated by a date. Yep, Interceptor's doing strange things. Yes, it is. I gotta tap the yoke. What do you mean? What do you mean by tap the yoke? It's still whenever it flies straight, it's fine. It's just whenever it gets to the waypoint and it's time to turn to the next waypoint, it decides to like freak out. So we'll watch it again. We're passing 24,000 feet on the VNAV, 312 knots indicated. Ground speed right now is 492. We have a crosswind of 85 or 5 knots, so not very strong. Now here we go. Let's see what happens. Rocket to the left. Again, I'm not touching the yoke. I'm not doing anything. The yoke is not jittering or anything like that today, so that's not causing any issue. I did want to go over here to our heading and change the bank angle. Right now it's set to auto. Oh, he means help it a little bit. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, we'll see what happens. We'll watch it. Again, this is the reason why I do these flights, is to test and find out. This is why I'm not on VATSIM today, because it's being unpredictable. So now it looks like it is actually capturing the GPS just as we expected. Again, it's kind of funny. The 747, which is a default plane, a part of the default package, didn't give us this issue, but the premium plane, part of the premium package that you pay extra money for, is the one that gives us this issue. Why can't I censor that? I don't know if it worked or not. Oh, nice, Wyatt. You play American football, baseball. What is that? Yeah, this citation is doing some weird things too. Look at that. It must be either my internet connection or his. Oh snap! Mount Fuji. All right, let's leave this alone. I think we're okay. I think it can handle itself. We don't need to babysit anymore. So we'll take a look at Mount Fuji. Oh man, that is so gorgeous. Can you imagine when we get an A350 in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Like, you guys are just gonna pee yourselves. Every time you fly, you're gonna pee yourself. Every time. You got to wear diapers because it's just that captivating. That VI. Wow, here it comes, Mount Fuji. Ay, ay, ay. Look, that wing flexing on us too. The perfect mountain. Isn't Mount Fuji a volcano? That is true, actually. United or ANA? Yeah, ANA does actually fly directly to Houston from Tokyo. But no, we're not doing that today. Yeah, we'd be here until tomorrow if I want to do that. But that's probably a good flight. That's a flight you should do, and then send me your flight track. Fly from Tokyo all the way to Houston. Tell me how many hours that is as well. Now don't get me wrong, I did do a long haul last week in the 747 from, where did I fly from? I think it was JFK to Frankfurt. Mount Fuji, ladies and gentlemen. Man, this game is just so freaking beautiful. It's just, I mean, I know this. It's like I know this, and I still, there's rainbows down there too. Oh, look at that shot. In formation with the F-22 over Mount Fuji. Priceless. Freaking priceless. That's a sexy 22, man. That's a good looking plane. Wow.
Can you briefly run through your autopilot settings? AKA what's enabled, not. Thanks. Enjoying your stream.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I had to give us a moment of silence for this view because it is just gorgeous. Thank you, though, very much for that super chat donation, man. Thank you, man, for coming through and supporting the streams. VT Jake, super chat donation. Can I briefly run through the autopilot settings, aka what's enabled and what's not? I'll tell you here in just a second when we finish basking in Mount Fuji's presence. So, man, I'm telling you guys, the clouds on Ultra actually make a huge difference. Every flight I've done, almost every flight I've done, or you've seen me do, have been on high. So I have, again, my settings right now, my actual sim settings for my graphics are set right now to high end preset, except I changed my clouds to Ultra. I'm getting 66, 69 frames right now as I'm speaking, and you notice the biggest difference from the top side. From the bottom, you don't really see that big of a difference of the clouds in the overcast setting, but from the top is where you see the biggest difference. Look at these clouds right now. You see a lot more more puffs. That's what I noticed on high. If you don't have it on Ultra, if you have it on high, it's just kind of like a bit more simplified. It doesn't look bad, but man, look at this. Sheesh. Alright, goodbye Mount Fuji. It's so crazy the fact that you can't see nothing else. Not a single other mountain is visible except for Mount Fuji, peeking his nose through the clouds. Oh man. Alright, let's hop inside real quick. I want to see what this wing view looks like, because I'm just like, yes, just yes. It's like a pillow. Yes, it is. Like a very freaking comfy pillow. Like, it's like every single pillow out there is like the cool side of the pillow. All right, so autopilot from Mr. VTJ. Currently, I have AP turned on. So AP is the autopilot engage button, and then I have LNAV turned on, which is our lateral navigation. So this is what has us follow the flight plan, whatever that flight plan may be. That makes us follow that. Or LNAV actually also works if you're tracking a VOR. We also have VNAV selected. That's our vertical navigation, helping us to climb to the altitude we want to do. We could also just not use VNAV and use flight change mode, and what that would do is that would have us climbing at whatever our selected speed is. We're not using that right now. You could also use vertical speed. So that's really all I have selected right now. I have autopilot on, LNAV, VNAV. That is it. When it comes to Boeing, that's as simple as it gets. When it comes to the climbing phase of the flight, you can see auto throttle is actually in the on or arm position, so that needs to be on when you're using VNAV. Our heading shows like a number, but we're not actually using that. If I rotate this though, we should see, let's go the other way. We should see our heading. We can kind of see it there on the big screen. You see it right there. So one thing you can do, and you do it a lot in the CRJ, we just kind of sync it to what you're already looking at. So let's go put right forward. So if something happens to our LNAV or our flight plan, we can just continue going straight ahead at 257, which is actually our heading right now. If I hit select, I think it actually turns it on. You don't want to do that. This right here though is what I was trying to change earlier. So auto, that's probably what I need to do. I have it set to auto now. Uh-oh, I won't do that. And so the plane will kind of judge how steep it should turn, or I can switch it to 10 degrees, which is what I'm going to put it on now because it's been doing some really funky stuff. I hope that answers your question. I'm not sure exactly what you were looking for, but that's basically it. I'm hit weather though. We'll see if we get some. Oh, we got some weather here. Yeah, we expected that. I showed you guys that earlier. And for those of you who were not here at the beginning of our flight, I'll show you it again. Actually, let's go standard. Can I go standard? Well, let me go standard. That's okay. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I'll put it on the wing view while we do it. Let's do this one. Yeah. Oh, it looks nice. So I use SimToolkit Pro. SimToolkit Pro is a free program. Again, this is obviously on the PC, so you could probably not do this on the Xbox, sadly. But this is our route so far. So we took off out of Tokyo, Haneda, and made a left turn here over the city of Tokyo. Very nice, beautiful departure. And then this is a flight plan that I made on SimBrief. You see how different that is compared to what we're flying now. So the flight plan I'm doing now is one that I generated through the world map, so it is a bit different. There's Fuji right there we passed earlier. We see we're flying right through the blue portion of all this weather. We got a lot of weather probably throughout the whole way out. We're heading all the way over to Nagasaki. Today's flight is expected to be about an hour. What did I say? I think it's an hour and a half, maybe. I think it's about an hour and a half, maybe a little less because we're in a 787 and we're super fast. But that's where we're going. That's where we've been. If I switch to, let's see, map, and I want to look at the satellite map. If we can get away from the clouds and whatnot, we'll see how just gorgeous Tokyo is, because it is, man. I definitely recommend you guys, if you haven't flown Tokyo before, it doesn't matter whether or not you're from Asia or Japan, or you're from this side of the world. Come out here, take a caravan, take a King Air, take a airliner, whatever you want to do, and just fly around and do some hops. If you have the world update, if you download the free world update for Tokyo or Japan, there's lots of cool international airports and smaller airports, and it might be a bush flight out here too to check out. But yeah, it's super dope. Even up here, it's some nice airports and stuff too. So super dope. So let's go ahead and kill that. And back to the beautiful clouds that we got. Look at that wing flex, man. Ay. Casper, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. When you use SimToolkit Pro, the FPS are very unstable. SimToolkit Pro off X-Plane is fine. I will say that I have noticed that, yeah. Right now, I don't see it happening. I have 52 FPS. I mean, if I close it, I might get more. But I don't see a big issue. I did see a few updates ago that SimToolkit Pro sometimes can take a toll on your frames, which it shouldn't. But I think that was an error on their part. David Akala, welcome aboard, my friend. Good to see you. Jaden Sausage, welcome aboard. How you guys doing, man? Now that we're cruising, we're chilling. We are, how far are we now? We are 45 minutes out from our destination, flying over Japan. And happy Monday, guys. Happy freaking Monday. Have I ever been to Houston? Yeah, Justin QT. Matter of fact, I'm in Houston right now. I live in Houston, man. So, yeah, I've been here a lot. I've been here a lot. No click spot for what? The standard is broken. Yeah, the CRJ is currently broken, sadly. All's Flight Simmer, I think he just finished his stream before I started, and he was flying it, so he was able to actually get it from point A to point B. But there are some features in the CRJ that are currently broken. I don't know what all they are, but I will not be flying it until they fix it, because that plane can be a handful on a good day. So, but I love that plane. I do miss flying it. I want to fly it some more, but hopefully Aerosoft can fix it. I think they said something about they couldn't fix some things. I don't know, but hopefully they fix it. F-22 doing a great job ahead of us, escorting us over to Nagasaki. I think Nagasaki might be an air base. I'm not 100% sure. Am I having any problems with ATC? You're currently in an X-Cub. You have the correct barrel pressure at 11,000, but ATC keeps saying I need to go to the correct altitude. I haven't tried Antelope 5. I have not yet tried to fly with ATC or VATSIM or Pilot Edge since the update, so I don't know if my altitude is fixed. I thought they said in the release notes, though, that was one of the things that they were supposed to have fixed, was the inaccurate altitude settings that Microsoft was giving off. So I don't know, honestly, man. I have to try it out. Again, I just re-downloaded Microsoft Flight Simulator yesterday. It took me an entire 25 hours to get it reinstalled. So today is kind of my first day actually out here in the skies, flying it, testing it, seeing how it works for me. And so far so good, but I don't want to jinx it, so we'll shut up. What event did I track in school? I did all the long distance running. So I did the oh look, at F-15. Wait, I have an F-15 installed? I guess I do. Nice. Oh man, we must be in some bad airspace in Japan, cause we get intercepted by all kind of fighter jets. Oh man, we gotta turn around, we gotta land. What's the cue? What you want me to do? But yeah, in school I ran the 400 meter and up. So that's one lap. 400 meters is one lap around a track. 800 meters is 2 laps. You can do the math for the rest of it. So I did that and up, mostly the more up stuff. So 1600, the 3200, 2400. Plus I did cross country where I did the 5K and stuff like that. I used to run under a 5-minute mile when I was in high school. I was on varsity. I think I won district and I got some nice awards. I was a good athlete. I was good. I'm still a good athlete now. I didn't want to take that career path. I did actually at one point think, I wonder if I could go to the Olympics for this. And I could have. I mean, I wasn't good enough to go straight to Olympics. But I was, if I had kept training, I'm pretty confident that I could have pushed my body to a point that I could have been good enough to compete in the Olympics. But that was not something that I was that passionate about. I really only did track and field because I was good at it. It wasn't so much because I wanted to do it or because I loved it. It was more because I was good at it. That's really all. So I decided to go a different route with my life and my career, and yeah, I never did the 4x. Well, I'll take it back. I did do the 4x4 one time, but I didn't do. That wasn't my main thing. I wasn't sprint. I mean, I'm sprint fast for a long distance runner, but I really wasn't I wasn't a sprinter. That wasn't my specialty back then. Hello, Dubois. You're flying in the Airmechi MB339. You don't have that impression that the contrail works. How can you do it? I don't think contrails work in general for that plane. Oh, speaking of contrails, hello. We have some. We got the bank going. Oh man, come on. The best views in YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get a yeah? Wow. But yeah, the Airmechi, I think the designer of the aircraft did not include the contrails. So there is a mod, if you have it on PC, there is a mod that adds contrails to that one and a lot of other different planes. So if you're on PC, look it up. If you're on Xbox, then it doesn't have it. Air Maximus, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, we got 2 F-22s now. I'm telling you guys, we must have done something real bad to get escorted by 2 F-22s and an F-15. Either that or there's a very important person on board this plane. It is beautiful, Captain West. It is, man. I'm being honest with you guys. I was extremely frustrated and upset and even mad and angry at Microsoft Flight Simulator last Friday because it forced me to reinstall the whole thing. It was only a 300 megabyte update for the hotfix. That's it. It's only 300 megabytes, and it failed to do that and forced me to reinstall the whole game. But I'll tell you, when I do flights like this, and I look at this simulator and how it looks, it's so hard not to just fall in love. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dougal's up in the DC6 over the UK. So many labels since Xbox release. Yeah, I turned all those labels off. I turned every single one of them off. Now, if I'm doing like a VFR flight, or you know, there's certain cases where I will turn the labels on because they are definitely helpful. But I turn them off for the most part. I know Orbix actually released their first regional scenery for Great Britain. I'm probably not gonna get it because it's just not. It's not something I'm particularly interested in, but I'm curious to see how much better they made the UK, because UK has already had World Update. You know, it already just looks good in general because like everybody who does flight sim is like for some reason European. No offense, I'm just saying, you guys get, like, if you look at all the scenery available on Microsoft Flight Simulator, 75% of it is in the UK. You know, so you guys have a presence. You guys are the majority if you're in the UK. It's just to be honest. There's a lot of people in the US who like it too, but the UK is where it's at when it comes to any sim. Euro Truck Simulator, flight simulators. Like, you guys love your stuff out there. I feel like maybe I should have been born in the UK because, or in Europe, because you guys love your sims. Same with train sim too. Yes, sir. We got the Texans out here. Actually, no, V1, I think there's one other Texan in here. I don't know. Anybody else in chat from Texas? But yeah, we got to represent V1. I know V1 actually goes live later today, guys. So definitely check out his stream, V1-Simulations. I think I saw he had a stream scheduled for later today. So I'll definitely be stopping by there while I'm working. But make sure you guys go check him out. Wyatt, you love Texas, but you live in Iowa. Well, I have to say, and no offense to Iowa, but I think of all the states, Texas is definitely better than Iowa. I don't know much about Iowa. Why UK? Because like the UK is like the capital of Europe. Oh, I might get in trouble for that. I don't know anything. I'm just American. Aviation Oscar, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. How are we looking on our flight? We are 40 minutes out, guys. 40 minutes out. For those people who are impatient and want to ask, are we there yet? Yeah, I always laugh, to be honest with you. I laugh, and nobody in particular did this today. I'm just wanted to point this out because I've had this comment, you know, pretty often in streams when we're doing these flight streams. They're like, oh, are we there yet? How far are we? Why is it taking so long? I'm like, this is a 1.5 hour long flight. That is it. And you guys keep asking me to do long hauls, and you're already asking how much longer? Like, what do you want me to do? Seriously. Yes, it's definitely a beautiful view. Absolutely. Captain ACQ, you love Texas, but you're in Florida. Florida's nice. Yeah, I could dig Florida. I like Florida. I like to visit Florida. I don't know if I would want to live in Florida, but I like to visit. Angry Europeans inbound. I just probably got 5 European dislikes just now. Oh boy. It's okay. If you ain't getting dislikes, you ain't doing something right. Is this a thing now? I love Texas, but I'm in Denmark. Okay. UK is not Europe anymore. Well, dang, now I sound stupid. Why are we getting intercepted by F-22s? Well, this is what happens when you enter a class Bravo without permission. You get intercepted by F-22s. We usually would not have made it this far. I think we went through the Tokyo airspace the wrong way. That's what happened. And we'll probably have to call a number when we land. I was born in Houston, Texas. I've been living here all my life. Again, very blessed and thankful to be able to have traveled to a lot of places in my life. So it makes me appreciate Texas. But I also love leaving Texas. I love to live here, but I also love to leave. I really love to leave. But then I love coming back. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Texas is hot. This is the thing though. Texas is so big that it has different climates in different parts. You can go in North Texas and get some snow. You can go on West Texas and get a whole lot of canyons and heat and dry heat. And then down in Houston, over here in the Gulf of Mexico, you get a lot of, you know, just freaking hot. It's just hot and humid. It's like a sauna down here. Like this morning, I went to the gym. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling a story. I went to the gym this morning at 5. That's the time I go to the gym. And it's 5 o'clock in the morning. The sun is not up yet. And it's already freaking hot. I'm like, why is it so hot out here? Like, sheesh. So, yeah. It's just hot. Yeah, Captain Canada's cool people too. That's cool. I don't have a problem with anybody. I have my preferences and my, you know, I like to watch certain people more than others. Not gonna go into that right now, but I definitely have respect. Do I know Livingston? About 70 miles north of Houston. Yes, I know where Livingston is. I don't know if I've been there. Isn't there a lake over there? Yeah, I had like a 4 aircraft escort right now. I'm sorry if I'm leaving it on this view too long, but I just love this shot right here. It's so sexy. So again, we are now 37 minutes away, and we are currently flying over. Matter of fact, let me just show you. Let me just show you the map so you guys can keep track of what's happening. Look at that. ANA Star Alliance. Hopefully that's a real thing. It looks like the weather is starting to break up ahead of us. We might get to see the actual ground. Oh, he just killed us. Does the F-22 have a contrail too? I wish I could see you guys' contrail. Like, I wish this was DCS. Like, DCS, just bring over like everything in the Microsoft and let's just do that. Like, I like the clouds, but you know, DCS, just bring everything and let's just do that. I'm cool with that. That would be. I think DCS should just make their own flight sim. Let's get a third player. You know, we got X-Plane Next Gen coming up. We got Microsoft doing their thing, showing a lot of potential. P3D is, you know, P3D. And let's get DCS out here. You know, keep doing the regular DCS stuff. Like, keep giving us the amazing combat sim that you have. But, you know, just jump in the flight sim game a little bit. I think DCS could be a freaking player. Seriously. And that F-22 is just not having a good connection there, is it? He's just not. Check this out. Check this out. Ooh, Star Alliance commercial. Flight ANA when you go to Tokyo for the Olympics. Ay. ANA Star Alliance flexing on us. Okay, I was supposed to show you the map and I got distracted, so here it is. Here it comes, hold on. If you guys just joined us though, we are currently en route, less than 40 minutes out from Nagasaki, Japan. Took off out of Tokyo. And here we are. So we're actually just south now of Osaka, if you know where that is. And Kobe, oh, there's a place called Kobe. Oh, legit, man. Rest in peace, my friend. Yeah, it's like we're just passing that big storm cell there, so we should be mostly clear skies the rest of the way. We might be able to dodge this right here. We're landing into here, so I'm not sure. It doesn't show me on this particular map which way the storms are going. It just kind of shows me like where they're at. This is the approach that we have. I don't know where our top of descent is. We'll have to figure that out. But I'm gonna try to shoot through here. But, you know, even though it shows this, there may still be overcast clouds surrounding these, which might make it IFR. So we're trying to do the RNAV approach. I think it's runway 14. We actually scroll down here, we can see weather details for Nagasaki. Right now the winds are 230 at 6 knots. Clear, few at 4,000, broken at 4,500. Okay, so it's kind of overcast. Temperature 29, dew point 24, QH 1005. So we'll have to see what it looks like when we get there. But it's kind of low broken. But the aircraft, the place is at sea level. So once we get down below 4K, we should be all right. We should be all right. Yeah, we're not far. 33 minutes out. What did I miss in the chat? That's where the beef is from? What are you talking about? Did I hear about the Eurofighter Typhoon for DCS? Yes, I have. I don't know when it comes out, and I also just don't really know if I'm gonna get it. I hate to say that, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I think it's a great plane. I think it's gonna be interesting fighting against it. But I'm just kind of really dedicated to my F-18. I flew on DCS, I think it was Saturday night or Sunday, after updating that too. So DCS had an update that took me forever as well. That's always fun. But I flew DCS, I got an F-18, and I found out that I don't know how to do anything anymore. The first thing I always do when I hop on DCS is kind of like, I call it a recurring, what do you call it, recurrent? Like a flight to kind of get me back into like knowing what to do or whatever. And when I got into it, I was like, all right, let's see if I actually know how to do anything. Didn't want to watch any tutorials, nothing. and I took 4 Mavs on me, 4 Mavericks, air-to-ground Mavericks, and I was actually able to kill a couple things, but I forgot a lot of stuff. So I was like, man, I stopped playing because I just didn't want to watch any tutorials. I was like, I don't feel like sitting here and watching 20 minutes of tutorials on how to shoot this weapon, so I'm just not gonna play. I'm just not gonna play. I'm gonna go play Sniper Contracts, which is another game I've been playing. Am I still having any issues with the Microsoft Flight Simulator update? Currently, I'm always kind of hesitant to say these things, but it's been going very smooth. Performance-wise, today's flight has been great. I haven't had any freezes, I haven't had any crashes, I haven't had any big stutters or anything. And I'm running pretty solid, smooth frames at the moment as well. But so no, I have not had any issues personally, but I haven't really pushed the system too much either. We're doing a very basic flight. We didn't really mess around in the FMC. We just kind of loaded up a flight in the world map and we hopped in here and started flying. That's kind of all we did today. So just taking it easy, enjoying the views on the way to Nagasaki. But I'm pretty sure if something is gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong here. Thoughts on the post recently by Flight Factor, the 777. If you haven't talked about it, I have not. Thanks for bringing that up. Called me STRIX because I actually forgot about it. I saw the Twitter post from Flight Factor teasing the gear of a 777. Now the picture was actually a real picture of a 777, but it got me excited because I don't know if I've been vocal enough about this, but I'm not excited about them making a 787, even though I love the 787. I just, you know, even I know Magnite is doing an okay job and they're taking forever to get the FMS working. But I'm like, I kind of like variety of quality planes, and rather than make a 787, oh, here it is. I didn't take a screenshot. Somebody take a screenshot of that. What? Instead of making an additional 787 for Microsoft for X-Plane, sorry, I would rather somebody make a better quality 777 that's not from X-Plane 9. So the fact that Flight Factor has teased us that they're making a 777 makes me very happy, because that's what I wanted them to make in the first place. So if they're gonna make a 787 and a 777, let's do it. We probably won't see it for another year because they teased the 787 over a year ago, I think now, and we still have not seen a 787 released by them. So they do a solid job on their planes. The main thing that I am concerned about with Flight Factor is performance. Like the A320 Ultimate was horrible on frames. I love that plane, but I'd never fly it because I just can't. I don't want to fly an A320 at 25 FPS. I just don't. So I don't. So I fly TOLUS, and I fly TOLUS on the same settings at like 45. Yes, I agree, man. I've been dying as well to fly a 777 on X-Plane, and there is a 777 on X-Plane that you could fly. It's flyable, but it's just not the quality of aircraft that I'm looking for right now. What about the A340? Nobody's talking about the why is no one talking about the A340? Seriously. Is it because it's from JAR Design? Did you guys lose respect for them? You know, we'll probably talk about some of this stuff next week on the Blue Experience between me and XP. I'll have more thoughts and opinions on it, but yeah, what do you guys think of the A340 that's now available for X-Plane 11? Do I like the A350? Yes, I love the A350. Zellman says because it's JAR. Man, JAR is the OG of X-Plane. You guys don't realize this if you haven't been around long enough. JAR Design had the only A320neo back in the day. This is before Flight Factor came on the scene, before TOLUS came on the scene. JAR Design used to be the ish, man. Sadly, only his ground handling is now. So yeah, I didn't buy it either. I didn't buy it either. I was like, I mean, if I would have bought the A340, I would have flew it for a live stream or two and then never touched it again. And that's what I have to think about when it comes to buying aircraft. There's so many planes and add-ons, and now I have two flight simulators. I have X-Plane 11 and I have Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't have enough money to be spending on add-ons for both. I mean, every plane that comes out is dropping about 60 bucks. You know, I $60 for one plane. Whenever we get something on Microsoft Flight Sim, it's gonna be like 60 bucks for that quality airliner. So, and then plus scenery is like, you know, you're dropping $20 here, $20 there. Next thing you know, you're at 500 bucks of scenery. So, I'm very picky right now. Like maybe a few years ago, I probably would have picked the A340 up easily, but right now, you know, some stuff in my real life is going on. I'm trying to save up for a house and figure out my real life situation, so I can't keep spending money on planes that I might fly 1 or 2 times, or maybe 3 times. Like, I need a plane that I'm gonna freaking send from A to B 50 times. That's a A319, that's a A320, that's a 737, that's a 757, that's an A350, you know what I mean? But A340, I've just never really been all that interested in it, even in real life. It's a great plane, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, it's not my favorite. Yes, Dougal, this is an expensive hobby. It can definitely be an expensive hobby. Man, we got an air show going on up here at 38,000 feet with these F-22s. Funny. All right, we are 26 minutes out. We're probably just sitting a good, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. This has been a very nice flight, though. Thank you guys for joining us today. You saw Shaquille Oatmeal. Shout out to my man Shaquille Oatmeal. I love his name. I love just saying his name. He's a great guy, great streamer. If you guys haven't heard of him, check out Shaquille Oatmeal on YouTube. He streams like every day. I don't know when he actually streams, but he streams a bunch. Check him out. Anyways, what were you saying? Last night he did a 8-hour. Hold on a second. Thank you, Smeary, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Welcome aboard, my friend. Good to see you. All right, so Shaquille Oatmeal did an 8-hour flight on final. The plane bank left on him and crashed. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing at the situation. That's horrible. The plane bank left and crashed on him on a final. You don't know if it was his fault or the plane's. The chat said you got jarred. Oh my god. Shaq got jarred. Oh man, I feel bad for him. Bro, that is the worst. He did an 8-hour long haul and crashed on final. Anybody know how that feels in chat? Let us know. Magician 50, what's up with the escort? We flying Air Force One. No, it's because we're American and COVID, and we're flying in Japan, and we're trying to stay. I'm just kidding.
Been watching you for so long. Seeing you from Infinite Flight to now, and I never donated once, but I am sorry if this isn't much.
Bro, you don't have to be sorry for that, man. You guys know you don't have to come here to donate. I appreciate your love and support either way it is, but thank you so much for that super chat donation. And thanks for being an OG of the channel, man. Yeah, if you've been watching me since Infinite Flight, you are an OG of the channel. I haven't done an Infinite Flight in a while, but again, guys, if you're a fan, if you're a mobile flight sim fan or curious, there is one coming. An Infinite Flight stream coming. I don't know if it's this week or next week. I get my dates wrong, but I do have a date scheduled to do Infinite Flight within the next 2 weeks. So sometime within that period, it's gonna happen. So just watch out for that. And if you're not interested in mobile flight simulator, check it out. See what happens. You know what I mean? Inertia Records, hello. But yeah, man, seriously, I hate when I crash on final on a 1-hour flight. 2, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter how long the flight is. If you crash on final, you went through all that effort to go through that flight. And so the fact that he did an 8-hour long, bro, I feel so bad. I need to text him and be like, bro, you all right? He probably still in bed right now. Like, he probably called out of work because he was that depressed. That would have been me. That would have been me. Do I have a link to his channel? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I could probably post one. I don't have Google open. You know what? I'm gonna share his stream to my community, guys. When we end, I'll share his. I think he has a stream coming up as well, maybe tonight or tomorrow. I don't know, but I'll share it to my community page so you guys can check him out. He's a good. He flies a lot of heavy planes, but he's really good at what he does. Can I recommend you a good military jet for FS 2020? I recommend the F-22. It's free, and it's like the funnest free jet you can get right now. As far as other stuff, the MB339 is one of my personal favorites. It's not like super fast, so if you're looking to go fast, just fly the F-22. Like, that's all you want to do is go fast and have fun. Just get that right there, the F-22 off our left wing. Get one of those. It's free on the flightsim.to. But if you're looking to get just a quality jet, the MB339 or the T-45. Those are my 2 favorite planes right now, or jets, as far as quality. The rest of them are kind of like, you know, hit or miss. until we get that Top Gun update, we might get some better stuff jet-wise. But there's honestly a lot of Microsoft Flight Simulator limitations for fighter jets, and that's why the jets are really just not that great in my personal opinion. But I also come from DCS, so I'm kind of biased. Like nothing meets my standard of a fighter jet because of DCS. So if you, just warning you guys, if DCS if you ever play DCS, it will ruin fighter jets in every other simulator. It doesn't matter, X-Plane, War Thunder, like it'll ruin it. So just warning you if you ever decide to try it out. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, you know what, I'll go ahead and do that now. Let me open up Google Chrome and I will share a link of Captain Shaquille. I would honestly like to see that part of the stream too. It's gonna rewind all 8.5 hours to see his landing. Hold on, we're about to descend here in just a second, so I can't get too distracted. Shaquille Oatmeal. Alright, here's his channel right here. Matter of fact, guys, he is almost at his first 1,000 subscribers, so you guys should definitely slide over there and help him out. Ja Bongo Fed, thank you for becoming a Pagoda member. Thank you so much for that support. That is like next level right there, man. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Alright, I'm about to post a link right now. Give me a second. There it is. Go over there, show Captain Shaquille Oatmeal some love. He needs it. He did an 8-hour long haul, crashed on final. I think he deserves 1,000 subscribers. I think he deserves his first 1,000 subscribers. Yes, that is true. Even the U.S. military actually uses the A-10 for training from DCS, bro. That's how like hardcore. Man, look at this scenery. I love Japan. I do love Japan. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start descending. It is time, isn't it? Almost. It's almost time. Give me like 5 more minutes and we'll descend into Nagasaki. You don't have the space for DCS? Neither do I. DCS is taking so much space on my hard drive. I tell you, man, I can barely get these updates in. For some reasons, 30 to 45 FPS on Microsoft Flight Simulator is stuttery for you. That's not good. This update should have fixed that. Right now, we're running 53. Okay, now that I'm outside, hey, hold on. Inside, I'm getting 53 FPS. Outside, I'm running 63. Wow, interior takes 10 frames away. That's crazy. So yeah, but no, you shouldn't be getting that. But I mean, I don't know what your system is either. So I mean, everybody's gonna have varying things. Well, Magician 50, I would love to approve you to post a link, but I can't really do that unless I made you a mod, and I'm not ready to do that. So don't worry, I posted the link. Thank you though for the help, man. Gabriel Johnson, hello, welcome to the stream. The T-45 at Microsoft sounds like a hairdryer. Don't most of the planes sound like hairdryers? How much does it cost to become a gold member monthly? I think it's like 99 cents. Like it's like dirt cheap. Like really cheap. I think I'm pretty confident I set it to whatever the lowest option was. So there you go. If you guys want to take the next level to your support of the channel, becoming a gold member definitely helps. Oh, hold on, watch out. We got this view coming. Here it is. Commercial. That's money right there. Yeah, maybe that'll ease his pain. For sure. Maybe. Yes, that is true, Captain Cross Country. If you get DCS, you need a HOTAS or a joystick and track IR or some type of head tracking or VR. VR is also good if you don't have head tracking. DCS is a lot of fun in VR because the F-15 coming by. All right, I think that is a sign telling us it is time for our top of descent. So thank you very much, F-15, for the letting us know. We're gonna be descending down to. All right, so we're expecting runway 14 in Nagasaki, Romeo Juliet Foxtrot uniform, taking the R now from way 14. Hey, this is a 126.85. We don't have that, so we're just gonna rock with it. Gabriel, thank you, my man, for becoming a gold member. That is amazing. Thank you again for taking your subscription and support to the next level. Thank you guys so much for that. It really does mean a lot, and it helps a lot when you guys support, for sure, to keep these streams and these videos going. All right, let's descend down to. Let's start with 5,000 feet. Let's start with that. From 38,000 feet to 5K. Oh, not approach mode. We want vertical speed. So now going into vertical speed mode, and I'm gonna change our vertical speed down to. We're not very far. Let's do 2,500. Just, I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't actually done any real pilot stuff by calculating my descent. I'm just guessing. And my guesses are usually incorrect. So descending down to 5,000 feet at 2,500 feet per minute is probably way too slow. Like, I just have a good niche. I feel that's gonna not be enough. Oh shoot! I think I might have just blocked somebody on accident. If I did, I'm sorry. Hit the wrong button. Thank you, Gabriel. You made a great decision, man. But seriously though, thank you though. Thank you, man. Joel, I am on the PC, my friend. I'm gonna take a look at our last and final wing views as we descend into Nagasaki, Japan. Am I with a virtual airline? Actually, yes. Last time you asked that, I wasn't. I'm actually now a part of United Virtual. Yeah. I don't really promote it that much because I don't like, you know, it's not a YouTube thing that I'm doing it. I'm just doing it because I wanted to fly for them. I like the way their website was set up. I like the way they have their airline organized, and I was looking for more options to fly. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like as a flight simmer, you get to a point where you're just like, well, where do I fly now? Like, I feel like I've been everywhere. I've done everything. I've been everywhere. I've done every type of flight you can do. And I wanted to fly airliners more often, but I wanted to fly to places that I don't usually fly to. I've tried a lot of different things, and I was like, you know what? Let me try joining a virtual airline. And it makes sense for me to join a virtual airline of the airline that actually is based out of my home airport, because that's where I usually fly out of. So United has a hub here in Houston, and that's why it's my favorite airline, because I've been brainwashed to believe that. Just kidding. No, but seriously. Yeah, so I do virtual United. I think right now I am flying in the 8320 for them, and it's actually in Seattle. So the way the airline is set up as well is that like your pilot itself has like a physical presence. So like you can like choose Houston, for example, as where you want to start. You can pick an airplane. Joel, thank you very much for the subscription, my friend. Welcome to the Blue Red family. Great to have you with us today, man. Welcome aboard. But if I fly to Chicago, I can't do a flight from Miami because I'm in Chicago. So I either fly from Chicago to wherever I want to go next. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's kind of cool, kind of having a little bit of a structure to flying, and I enjoy it. And it's not like the requirements for how much you need to fly is not very high either, because you know I spend a lot of time doing like this right here, where I'm doing flights that are not for the airline, that are just for fun. I still have the freedom to do whatever I want to do. I don't feel like stressed out like, oh my god, I need to do a flight for the airline, you know. So I like it. This is only my second virtual airline I've been a part of ever. So, yeah. I also highly recommend Walker Air. I actually joined Walker Air. He doesn't know this, but I joined Walker Air and I never did a flight, so I'm already on leave. Woodrow, welcome to the stream, my man. Thank you, my man. And by the way, I don't think I even mentioned this today, but thank you guys for 23,000 subscribers. That just happened, I think, yesterday. So thank you guys so much for that support. You guys are just, I really can't say thank you enough. It really does mean a lot. I mean, when I first started, and I say this every time we hit a milestone, but when I first started live streaming and doing content creation, again, I really just did it to show my friends some cool videos that I was making. It wasn't to like show the world, it's just to show like 3 guys. Like, that's it. And so it's pretty cool to now see that turned into something, you know, that could even possibly turn into a career in the future. You know, like it has the potential to do that. And I love doing it, you know, and I want to keep doing it. So, and you guys, by supporting me and everything like that, it definitely shows that I feel like I'm in the right place. You know, like I feel like I do actually have a place in the community, and the community's been so super friendly to me and helpful and teaching me things. And all kind of stuff, and it's like that for everybody, or it should be. If it's not, then it needs to be. Talkie, you lost me, but we're going straight ahead. We're just descending now. Do they have a virtual Spirit Airlines? Yes, they do, Woodrow. They do. There is a virtual Spirit. You work for Delta Virtual and there's no straight. Yeah, I thought about actually joining a couple virtual airlines because again, I want to kind of see what it feels like. And to be honest with you, I would like to create my own virtual airline in the future, like Blue Arrow Airlines, whatever, in the future. But you know, it'd be nice to kind of learn how other people are doing it. What do I enjoy as a pilot, and what you know that I can provide for my pilots in the future if I do decide to actually go through with making my own airline. So I joined, like I said, United Virtual. I also thought about joining JetBlue. So the thing is, it's like some of my favorite airlines in America is United's, JetBlue. Those are my two favorites. I don't like I like Delta and American, but they're not my favorites. So those are really my, and then I like Frontier as well. I feel like Frontier would have a very a limited amount of routes to do. So but yeah, I definitely recommend if you guys are getting into flight simming and you are on PC. I don't know if you can make it happen on the Xbox, but I'm sure there's a way to like manually log a flight on the Xbox. But I definitely recommend it if you're just looking for more variety, looking for more structure, looking like you kind of like you're the person that's like, I don't know where to fly next, I don't know what to do, or you're just looking for community. You don't know anybody, you want to make some friends in the flight sim community, then a virtual airline is definitely a great way to do that. When I first started flight simming, I joined a virtual airline called California Airlines. It was an airline where I learned a lot of the stuff that I know today. They taught me how to do VAT sim. They taught me how to do pattern work. They taught me a lot of the fundamentals that I need to know for flying VAT sim and in real life. So it was pretty cool. It's all good. You know, someday, Dougal, someday, maybe YouTube would be smart and allow people to gift subs. Wouldn't that be great? Like Twitch does. But you know, we'll have to wait another 10 years for that. But thank you, man, dude. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying today's very rare Monday stream. If you guys are enjoying it, yeah, if I can make it happen. Usually Mondays are very busy for work, but it's been kind of a trend lately. Oh my God, with the pink wingtips. Oh my God, I don't know what's up with that issue. Lately Mondays have been like busy, but like not busy early. So like it gets busy later in the day. So like, you know what, I could have did a stream, and I've been saying that for like a few weeks. And so I like, you know, today I'm just gonna do a stream. So we're here. But if I can, I'll do more Mondays. But our next stream should be on Wednesday, back on our normal time. I'll try to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If not, at least just Wednesday and Friday. And then Thursday, I'll just leave that for a Blue experience. So we'll see. Do I love aviation? Oh, yes, absolutely. Oh, no, Jordan, your sim crashed 3 times. Speaking of loving aviation, this is how I knew I loved aviation. Oh, this is what reminded me this week that I love aviation. And we're a bit high. We need to descend a bit faster here. I'm gonna get slowed down. Put the speed brakes out. There we go. So I went to the airport Thursday, and a guy gave me a tour of one of the FBOs, and I was just in heaven. I was in heaven. Oh, here we go, going through the clouds, and I was like, man, I just want to be around this stuff all the time. Like, you get a different, like when you're around things that you love, it's kind of like, this is how I explain it. People who love cats, they get a joy. This is gonna sound crazy. They get this special kind of joy about being around cats. If you like cats in chat, you understand what I'm talking about. But if you love cats, you get this special kind of joy. I don't love cats like that. I like cats, but I don't like cats like that. I don't get no extra joy, like, at all. Matter of fact, I get a little annoyed. Same thing with people who love dogs, pets, food. You know what I mean? Like, when you have a passion for something, you have this special kind of, like, you could be in any kind of mood and it just brings you like satisfaction. And that is what aviation does for me. When I was in that hangar at that airport last week, just for the 2 hours that I was there, just in the hangar looking at, you know, Citation jets and PC-12s, and I think there was a Cirrus jet in there, and a bunch of other types of planes. Like, I was there, I could touch them, I could see them, I could smell the fuel, and I just got like that I love cat kind of joy in there. You know what I mean? I've been ASMR since I'm a chicken person. You have tons of chickens. Hey, whatever you're into, bro, go for it. I used to own a chicken too. We're not gonna go into that story. But anyways, yeah, I get like, so that day I was like, man, I just love this stuff. Like, I just want to be around this all the time. So a couple of days, actually the next day, I came back to the airport. I couldn't even get inside because the local airport here, the regional one, is a private airfield, and so there's gates. You can't just walk in. You gotta like be at a flight school or have an actual, you know, thing in there. So we gotta watch, make sure we're not gonna hit some terrain. But yeah, I went Friday and just like watched planes land from a distance, just by myself, just hanging out. Had ATC turned up on my live ATC app, and I just, you know, I just love being around it. So that's why I posted that message I think a week ago on YouTube saying, is there any jobs available at an airport anybody knows of? Because I just want to be around planes. It's not even about the money. It's just about like being around what I love, and hopefully maybe it opens a door to me flying, because that's where my real passion is, becoming a pilot and actually flying. You know what I mean? How many minutes or hours until we arrive? We are descending now into our destination right now. Actually, we are about, I'll say 10 minutes out, and I don't want to go as low as 5,000. Where are we at right now? We're at 8,000. Let's level off right around here, right below the base of the clouds, maybe 7,500. We do have this mountain up ahead of us. We want to watch out for that. That's not going to be good for us. I think we really need to go around that to the right, if I'm correct. Yeah, we're probably I'm gonna vector myself from here, because the flight plan is not really doing what I would like it to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch my heading to the right. Just kind of looking at my map. I have a map here as well. I'm gonna switch to heading mode, and we should have stopped descending, but we didn't. So I'm gonna hit altitude hold, and we'll go ahead and kill the speed brakes. There we go. We'll turn the land lights on now that we're below 10,000 feet. Land lights need to come on, and we need to make sure our speed is below 250 knots. Yes, sir. The key to flying in real life is money. Period. Period. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how smart you are. It all comes down to money. It's a sad truth and fact about it. Yeah, that's true, Pedro. Absolutely, man. It's so funny too, man. It's kind of like how that saying, I don't like old cliche sayings, but they say if you hang around a barbershop long enough, you get a haircut. I'm like, I wonder if that works at an airport. And I think it's true, because every pilot that I ever meet that owns his own plane, he's like, yeah, man, I'll just take you up for free. They didn't ask for no money, you're not asking for gas money or anything. It's like, yeah, I just want to. They just love flying as well. They need any reason to go up and fly. If you are the reason to go up and fly, then yeah, let's go for it. 17 Nick, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. We are about to land. We're at 6,500 feet right now, holding our altitude at 249 knots. Landing lights are on. These clouds are looking gorgeous. F-15 is going to escort us all the way. Sounds good. Oh, a little bit of lightning in the area. That's not good. I thought we were going to get some good weather, but I was misled, wasn't I? Alright, so we don't want to go through this cloud because we can't. Is my terrain radar not working? Because it's not showing any terrain. Either that or we're just not low enough to see the terrain ahead of us. Kyle, and welcome to the stream. We are about to land in Nagasaki. We only have one leg today, so make sure you do not miss it. I'm only going to land one time. We are going to have a replay today, though, by flight control replay, so stay tuned after the landing for that. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get that started. Yes, sir, Dylan, just in time for the approach, my friend. Is my Discord link not working? Let me know if it's not working. I can fix it. I can't fix it right now, but I can fix it later. Alright, this is kind of scary. We're going through the clouds at low altitude. And any second we could run into a mountain. Thank you, Abdul Navas, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Appreciate the love. Welcome aboard and enjoy the landing, my friend. Hopefully it is a landing and not a crash into a mountain. I'm getting more and more nervous the longer we stay in these clouds. We are IFR flying my own darn vectors. Oh boy, was that lightning? Oh yeah. Alright, let's kill the music. It's time to focus. Yeah, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous, folks. Yeah, man, go for it, bro. This is risky. Super risky, Dylan. Like, this is not something that you want to put yourself in a situation. We're basically flying VFR through IMC. That's what this is right now. I don't know how the F-15 is staying with us because we can't see Jack. I can't see Jack. And I wanted to descend, but again, I don't know. I don't know. I think we're okay. And I don't trust terrain radar because I don't even know if it works. These clouds, look at that. We're just like right above the tops. Okay, I think we have space. I can see down just slightly. Look at that. See that gap? Yeah, we can go down like another 1,000 feet. So let's go ahead and descend to 5,000. Hello, Sasha. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Dexter as well. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Vertical speed. And let's descend. Alright, guys. We're going to do this nice and slow so we don't hit nothing. As I put it at 1,500 feet, that's not nice and slow. You know what, Captain Cross Country? I remember you mentioning... Oh, wow. Look at that. I remember you mentioning ground instructor. And I need to look more into it. I actually have it like typed in my Google and everything. I actually did start looking into it. I didn't look very far. But I think I need to take you up on that. I need to actually look into that and actually be serious about that. I wonder how difficult that would be to become a ground instructor.
We have begun our final descent into your destination.
Oh, that scared me. That
787. To collect any trash one final
we are
time.
getting some rain.
Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you.
Probably like 225.
Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Alright, so you can see now we do have some terrain off our nose to the left. So as long as we keep straight and maybe go maybe 5 degrees to the left, we should miss. Okay, this is not a weather radar now. We have the terrain radar on. So we should miss that. And if it's in green, green is okay. We could technically fly over a green area because green just means that, hey, there's a mountain here, but you're high enough to avoid it. And I know it looks like we're flying away from our flight plan, but our flight plan is not correct in the first place. I'm actually gonna make this smaller. Take a look at like 40 miles out. Basically, we're gonna circle around this mountain here and then make a left turn. Oh, what the heck was that lightning? It was. Come on, I'm trying to change this thing. Okay, there it is. It's on auto now. Let's go 300. Make it even. Alright, so far so good. Still can't see the ground. Yeah, we're supposed to be like clear, but it's definitely not. Alright, leveling off at 5,000. Let's go ahead and keep bringing that down to 4. Would love to get us beneath these clouds. The METAR said the clouds were supposed to be at 4,500 feet broken. We can see this obviously overcast and raining. You know what, Captain Cross Country? I'm seriously gonna look more into that, man. Yes, Casper, I am running Pack X. I am seriously gonna look into that ground instructor thing. Cause I think I could do it. Alright, we're already at 4,000 and still in the soup. And you can see now that that terrain is turning yellow. That means it's getting a lot less safe. Like I said, we're gonna want to turn around here. Now I could adjust my flight plan, but I'm pretty confident it's gonna break it. You know, let's try it. I mean, it's already We're already not using it. What else is gonna hurt? So departure, arrival. I think it's the RNAV 14, which is already in here, but it didn't put it in correctly. Let me see if it changed anything. Yeah, you see, it's supposed to go over here. But I don't know. So maybe we should have flew up higher and then go that way. So we could still do that, because I know that we need to be at 2,000 there. But we're already, yeah, I would feel safer just going around this mountain range here than going over it, especially through this conditions. So that's what we're gonna do. Only got one flight. Wouldn't hurt to make it a little longer. So it's gonna kind of scale this mountain on the left. Have I used self-loading cargo? Yes, I have. I haven't used it in a while for Microsoft, but I do own it. My spoiler's still out. Thank you guys for reminding me. Appreciate it. And we'll speed up too, because I'm pretty, like, now that I see the terrain, I'm a lot more confident in what we're doing. I slowed down just in case we ran into something. I can be able to maybe adjust and get around it faster. Deuce Legend says, I do not approve of this flight plan. I know. Yeah, so that storm we saw earlier, I'm going to show you guys on the screen while we're waiting. That storm that I saw on the map earlier is now here. So remember how I said I don't know where it's going, I just know that it's out. Earlier it was actually out here. Now it's right on top of where we're landing at. Actually, no, it was over here. So we're flying through the worst of it, but I think when we get down to where we want to be, yeah, actually now looking at this part, we're supposed to be at 7,000 feet. So we're actually too high all in all. Or too low, I should say. So I'm going to climb back up to 7K. And we'll use flight change mode. And that's how I'm going to get back on track here. Alright, thank you, Wyatt. I'll get that Discord link fixed after the stream. Random Hero, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Appreciate it. If I have any mods on, if you could send a fresh Discord link, that'd be great. For those who want it. Alright, we're getting 90 degrees to the left turn. Yo, it's JPEG. Welcome to the stream, man. Alex Jones, hello. Welcome to the stream as well. We descended too early, I think is what happened. What app is that? That is Sim Toolkit Pro. It is a free desktop application. You can use it to log your flights, track your flights. You can even use it to plan your flights. Alright, we don't want to go all the way that way. Let's go right some. This button is so hard to scroll. Come on. There we go. I want to go that way. There we go. Alright, looking good. Alright, so we've climbed back up to just under 7,000 feet. And we're alright for the time being. We'll descend a bit later. It looks like these clouds got a lot worse. A lot worse. But as far as landing, we are mostly prepared. Land lights are already on. Runway turn-offs, we'll turn those on now just to have them ready. That's a storm light, don't need that. Taxi lights, don't need those right now. Fuel looks good. Overhead is cool. There's our final approach right there. And I think that's going to be about 30 miles out ahead of us. California 001, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, it will be actually we already have the ice set to auto, so we don't have to mess with that. But yeah, this would be a situation where you want to turn on your anti-ice. We'll get our auto brakes on. I'll set that to 2. Actually, we'll do 3. I don't know how long the runway is, but I think we're gonna need 3 this time. Oh my god, look at that. Wow. That breakout was unreal. And then back in we go, just for a second. It's a little bit of a break from the gray. So Inertia Record says the Discord did work for you, so something is not right. So I'm not gonna update the link if it's working for some people, not everybody. That link is supposed to work for like ever. What's up, Jared? Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, double rainbow. What? Alright, right now through the clouds. By the way, I do want to mention I'm getting 46 FPS right now through the middle of these clouds, which is pretty good for me. And I'm on high settings, except I changed my clouds to ultra. So all of my settings are set to high preset, but I changed the cloud setting to ultra. So that is what I'm running right now. Alright, let's go ahead and get ready to descend. We want to get down to, let me see. Probably 4,000, I would assume. Yeah, 4,000 we want to get down to here in a bit. Let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, vertical speed. Let's do 1,500 feet per minute. And we'll keep our speed down. Felix Evers, do I remember you? Yes, I do, man. Welcome back. Good to see you. Just in time for the action, for the storm. Alright, expected arrival was supposed to be 5 minutes. We'll see if we make that. Again, there is no ILS here, so I'm kind of banking on the fact that these clouds will stop when we get low enough. If they don't, then we have to probably switch to the other side of the runway and get an ILS approach in there. Chief, what up, bro? In between meetings, well, hopefully I can get on the ground before you have to go back, bro. This turned out to be much more interesting than I was expecting. I'll be honest with you. Another double rainbow. I need to rename today's live stream Double Rainbow. Look at the rain off the windshield too. Yes, you can talk to ATC on this game. There's in-game ATC, but there's third-party VATSIM ATC that you could connect to if you decide to go that route. Today we are not using any ATC at all. I am my own ATC. I am under my own control. Oh, I think I see the ground. Oh, I see the ground. Look at all the rain. Holy cow. Where are we at? We're still pretty high. Wow, this is... Hold on. You guys got to see this from the outside. Are we turning? Oh, no. It's just angled. You can just barely see the ground. Oh, that's so cool. Uh-oh, we have a mountain ahead of us. Look. Yeah. I think we should be okay to get over that. Let me see. My chart says... Let me get you guys over here. My chart says that that particular mountain is not that high. I think it's like 1,000, 2,000 feet up. And we're at 4, so we're okay. We got plenty of clearance. Blue as ATC, we're doomed. You guys know I tried to be a controller a few times. You know this. You know this. You know this, man. This is gonna be interesting. Oh my god, this is so cool. Alright, how about we fly from here? Right? Should we fly from here? I think we should fly from here. I have the ground. Oh, hold on. I think we should fly from here. I'm gonna fly from here. It's probably gonna be the worst idea I can think of right now, but I'm about to do it. I can see enough. And I have the flight director down there too that's helping me out. Alright, we need to get down to 2,400, I think. Yeah, 2,400. Alright, we're banking left for those of you who are escorting us. Oh, wow, that lightning is nuts. That lightning is intense in this game, man. It is intense. Let's get our speed down because we are going to be maneuvering in some very sketchy situations. So I want to have as much time to react to anything that I may see ahead of me. I'm going to go as slow as 200. Let's do 190. 190. So speed's going to come back. We are slow enough for flaps 1 and flaps 2. So I'm putting in the flaps. The terrain radar is definitely going to be a huge help for us to stay away from any danger of terrain. So we should have a little bit of terrain off our right side. You see how low that is, so it's not even that high. And it looks like we might get a decent amount of visibility at a lower altitude, but we're about to find out. We are 15 miles out. Nagasaki. Matter of fact, Nagasaki traffic, ANA 116 heavy is turning final, runway 14, 15 miles, Nagasaki.
2,500.
This is the 787, guys. 787. Now there's 2,100. You can see our terrain radar is now getting red because we're now getting to a danger altitude of hitting any of these mountains. It's so, I feel like I'm in one of those those Japanese movies right now. That's what I feel like I'm in. Those real early smoggy mornings when it's just like fog over the mountains. You know what I'm talking about? Those like kung fu movies. They slow down a bit more. Lots of terrain out here. Loving this, man. Loving it. Look at that rain coming off of the window right there. My flaps are set for my speed. I think we can go one more notch though. Yeah, we can go one more notch of flaps. Thank you, Jamron. Again, this is an RNAV approach, so it's not an ILS. We will not have the ILS to guide us down in. I do already have the controls. So I am flying the airplane. The RNAV does still have like lateral guidance, so it does tell you, like, you know, kind of where the center line is, I think, but it does not give you vertical guidance, like if you can't see the airport. Alright, we should be as high as we're supposed to be, I believe. Yeah, so altitude looks good. And Nagasaki is actually a small little it's like an airport island, and we can't see it. It looks like the rain, some rain right here that's covering our visibility. It's actually being able to see that runway. Actually, I see it right now, right at our 1 o'clock. This is it. We have the field. We're now 10 miles out. Let's watch our altitude over this lake. Again, land lights are on. Auto brakes are set. Arms brake or whatever. Replay mode is ready to go. Man, I can't see. I'm just trusting my instruments right now. We're trying to trust my instruments. Hey, auto throttle is still on. That's the only part of autopilot that is actually controlling my throttles, so I don't have to worry about it. And I think we can put the gear now. Let's go ahead and drop the gear. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the auto throttle. Pull the power back so give me full control. I think we're actually coming in a little high. Yeah, we are. And we went a little bit wide. I was trying to follow the flight director, but the flight director was trying to tell me to go somewhere completely different. So I'm gonna ignore that for now on. Come fly with me, Simulations. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Alright, here we come. Let's go ahead and line them up. Now, we're a lot closer than I thought we were. I'm not gonna lie. And we're a lot faster than we should be. We might have to go around. We may have to go around here. Coming in very fast. We'll see how we look when we get a little closer, but I'm pretty confident we are gonna have to go around. There's 500. Yeah, we might save it actually. The speed is coming back really good. Yeah, we're landing, guys. And touchdown. Oh, baby. There it is. Left rudder. Keep it on the center line. Here comes the reversers. They did not look good on the approach, but we made it. Reversers. Gonna go ahead and turn those off and make the first left turn here on the manual braking. And we're gonna make it. Yes, we are. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Nagasaki, Japan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 8:20 a.m. and it's currently about 30 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices.
Hold
Please
on.
remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete
Come on, rubber
stop
pedals.
and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight.
Yes, we're gonna watch
If this is
replay
your
in just a
final
second. Let me get to
destination,
the
we thank you for flying with
taxi
us.
or to
If you're
the
making a
gate.
connection, we encourage you to check
Can't
your
turn.
itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation.
I lost my
of the
nose
journey.
steering. The reverser's still out? Like, what's up? No, they're not. Okay. Flaps up. APU back on. And Nagasaki traffic, ANA 116 heavy is clear of all runways, taxis, ramp. Yeah, it's gonna be a super unlegit taxi here, guys. Super unlegit. You know, I was just praising the 787 for taxiing much better. Yeah, not anymore. It feels like it used to. What up, Pilot Raid? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, bro. Welcome aboard. Nope, dude, 787 cannot turn in this game. What we need in Microsoft Flight Simulator, the Sobo, Microsoft, is what we need is a axis for nose wheel tiller. X-Plane has it, every other sim has it. Just freaking add it, man. Just freaking add it. By the way, guys, this is a handcrafted scenery, completely free and a part of the Japan World Update. If you have that DLC installed for Japan, you get this airport for free. Very nice, high quality scenery for Nagasaki. This is one of many of the very good high quality sceneries you'll get with the Japan update. Alright, I'm gonna take this spot right here. If I can get turned. Even trying to use like the toe brakes just doesn't really do it. Like, you still really struggle to get in. Are you really gonna take my parking spot, bro? Like, I was dealing with your, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go over here. You do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing over here. I was dealing with your pink wings, but you can't be taking my parking spot. Fly JFK to Newark. That is super short. That's like the shortest flight anybody's ever asked me to do. Oh no, you meant fly to there from here. Oh yeah, no, that's not happening today, Joel. Not today, my friend. All right, we'll take stand number 7 here in Nagasaki. Shut the engines down, we'll shut the engines off, and then we will watch our replay, guys. Alright, hold it there, set the parking brake, and shut them off. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Continue, please. Wait, there it is. Alright, we made it. We made it, no crashes. If it crashes now, fine, I don't care. We made it this far. They really need to fix that livery, but those friggin' pink wings on the 787, that is unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. I got the toolbar pushback thingamajigger. You can use that to connect the jetway. And here it comes. Why didn't I use the heavy division mod? The reason why is, for one, I didn't know it was updated and compatible, and for two, I just wanted to do default. I want to do default, and I want to see what are the faults of the default. So what I'll probably do is, now that you're telling me and letting me know that the heavy division mod is actually compatible, I will go ahead and download it and see if it actually works for me. Hopefully it does. We'll see. I don't actually know what he did or fixed. Alright, so engines are shut down. Let's go ahead and watch our replay. I'm not on VATSIM, so we don't have to worry about that. Our landing rate was 108. Oh, I'll take that. I will freaking take that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I call a comeback. That's what I call a comeback. Our final flight time was 1:44. So cool. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, what am I looking for? Alright, so again, I'm using flight control replay. I do have a link in the description. There might be a command for Nightbot for it as well. But that's what I'm using for my replays. So before you guys ask, how do you do that? That's what I'm using. Let's go and get Pack X shut off too, because they're going to want to deboard all the passengers before we leave. So I'm going to end the flight. And we got a 86% satisfaction. I don't know why it's so low, but you know, whatever. Can't make everybody happy. Alright, let's do it. Mr. Beast, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Good to have you with us. Remember to download the development version of the mod so it works. Are you talking about the heavy division mod? So I need to download the development version of the heavy division. Is that what you're telling me? I know that's the case with the A320, which I've already done. I've already updated that one, but I haven't tested it yet. Let me see, is this gonna work? Open. Let me see if it works. Hopefully it doesn't crash us. Are you the real Mr. Beast? Probably not. Alright, sounds good. Thank you, Juan. I'll go check it out. I don't think I'm a part of their Discord. But if you actually have a link to either the Discord or the download for the actual, the correct heavy division mod, please post that in my Discord so that I can go find it myself as well. Alright, let's go and fast forward like this far. There we go. That's close enough. You're Jimmy. Alright, man. Alright, here comes the gear again. Our landing into Nagasaki. I'm pretty proud of that one, man. A 108. Yeah. Heck yeah. I'm feeling good. Like, I could end the stream right now and be done. Like, I could be done for the week on that landing. For sure. Let's go and fast forward so you have to watch. We already saw this stuff. Oh. Right here. So we did come off a little to the left, whatever. Watch from this view first. We'll check out a wing view, and then we'll watch an out, like an exterior orbital view. And I'll take me off the screen so we can enjoy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, let's go. Let's go 103. Yes, sir. That was the animation of the replay didn't really go too great with to show the wheels. But you can get the idea that it was a greaser. Alright, wing views up next. We'll do the left wing over the water. Aye, look at that water blowing in the wind. That butter life, man. Only use a little bit of reverses. We didn't need much. I'm really surprised. You guys saw, if you were watching live, you saw we were like 180 knots on the final. We were fast. That's why I was like, we might have to go around because we were going very fast. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna work out. We might have to go around, but somehow we got enough speed bled off during that final few miles that helped us a lot.
Nice landing. I guess you win the bet, lol.
Thank you, Gabriel. Oh man, thank you so much, my friend, for that super chat donation. You didn't have to do that. I know you tried to bet against me having a bad landing. Usually you would have won. Today, not so much. But thank you, man, for that, bro.
30, 20, 10.
Oh, look at that. And tire smoke. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. See it again. I want to see more of that tire smoke. We came down so soft, there was barely any tire smoke.
500, 400.
That is true, though. The real Mr. Beast would come in here just to drop like $1 million in the chat. Like, that's what he would do. Like, that's legit what he would do.
100.
I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying that's what the kind of stuff he does.
20, 10.
So we did come, we kind of landed a bit to the left of the center line. Once we got down, we kind of faded to the right. So, I mean, we went perfectly straight. I really didn't use all that much rudder either in those final stages. So that's one thing as far as looking back at it that I could have done a bit better was that portion of it.
500,
But, all right, ladies and gentlemen, breakfast is served.
400,
Look at that water, man. Ay, ay, ay.
300, 200, 100, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that is such a satisfying landing right there. I don't know about you guys, but watching a heavy 777, 787, A350 come down that soft is just, I mean, I know the animation wasn't, you know, spot on. We didn't really see a whole lot of you know, the gear didn't really suspend and all that stuff, but you know, it was nice. It was definitely really nice. I really, yeah. Like, I have to watch it again. There's so many times that I have hard, rough landings. I'm like, all right, I'm only gonna watch this replay twice. But this is one of those really good greaser landings. Like, I could watch this all day. So I'm watching it again from the behind the wing view. While we do that, though, guys, come in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, so I can give you guys the shout outs you deserve. Thank you guys again for coming through and supporting the stream. However long you were able to hang out with me today. We'll be back on Wednesday if all goes as planned. And I plan to fly the A320 from fly-by-wire. I think by then all the bugs should be ironed out. Hopefully, we should be able to fly it by then. So Wednesday, we're doing that. Thursday we had the Blue Experience with me and XP, talking all things flight sim. We'll probably talk about the A340, you know, the 777 coming up. I'm not sure if he bought it or not. And you know, all kinds of stuff. And then Friday we'll end the week off. And like I say, what I'm doing Friday yet, but we'll definitely should be here on Friday. But thank you all the escort jets that we had today. You guys definitely helped us get a safe flight, and this looks real. Like this shot right here almost looks real. Look at the clouds, the smoke, the smog and haze in the background around the mountains there. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you, Commander Felix. Thank you as well, Master of Legend, Stanley Sunny. How did I get the 50, 40, 30 callouts? I don't have any add-ons, man. That's it. Like that's just what it does. I didn't do anything special to make it do that. I've done nothing. So yeah, Arrow Flute, thank you very much. Rex 60 FPS, thank you, my man. Walking Fruit representing Portugal, thank you, my man. Appreciate it. Juan Geraldo, thank you very much as well. Yes, Juan, you can definitely drop the Heavy Division mod link or the Discord into the Discord chat, please, so I can get that for my next time flying out. You saw the R2D2 ANA livery in real life before. I should use it. Oh, I should have, Destructor. I should have. Man, I wish I would have thought of that before. I should have used that livery. You're right, man. Mr. Super Plays, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. Chances, thank you very much as well. Smixy, thank you, man. Yes, I do use a replay mod. It is called Flight Control Replay. Link is in the description, and you can type in, I don't know if I have one on Nightbot, so just go in the description. There's a link down there. Check it out on the sim market. This is what I use for all my replays now and all my pre-recorded videos as well. Jeff Baird, thank you very much. Do I think this is a upgrade to the last version? Yes, I do. That's for sure. I definitely feel like this is an upgrade. 100%. I still kind of claim that 787, the default 787, is unflyable. Like if you're looking to fly on VATSIM, stuff like that, I would not take this out. But for fun, like we did today, definitely a good choice to fly. It's beautiful, it looks good, all that good stuff, all the stuff that most people care about. Will I know more about X-Plane Next Gen at San Diego? Yes, they're supposed to be doing a whole presentation about X-Plane Next Gen, and have some videos and all kind of special treats for us in San Diego for Flight Sim Expo out there. So I'm really looking forward to that because X-Plane has been quiet, but I know they've been working on stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be dope. Birdie, hello, can I fly 737 EKCJ? I'm not sure. I don't know if I have that scenery over there, but if you have a suggestion, please leave it in the comments after the video or in the feedback section on Discord. Guys, it is time for me to bounce. Thank you, Yahaya, for coming through. Good to see you again. Ja Bongo Fed, appreciate you. Felix, thanks again. Wyatt, thank you. Jeff Beard, Juan Geraldo again. Adrian Martinez, thank you, man, for so much. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. If I did miss you, make sure you type in chat before I leave. Arrow Flute, thank you very much as well. Appreciate you from Moscow. When can I fly to Moscow? I don't know. We'll have to make it out there again. Oh, I'm gonna skip this part. My horrible taxi skills on the way out. It was ugly. You have Infinite Flight as well. Well, definitely join me when I come on Infinite Flight in the next couple weeks. So yeah, man. Alright, guys, that's it for me today. Like I said, definitely make sure you guys check out V1 Simulations. He should be live later on today, as well as Captain Shaquille Oatmeal, and of course check out XP72 and all his flight simmer and all other good friends who do flight sim streaming. And guys, you have been amazing. Thank you again for 23,000 subscribers on YouTube. You guys have also been showing a lot of love on Twitch too. I don't want to neglect you guys. We've been making a lot of big moves on Twitch. So thank you guys who are all watching and supporting us on Twitch. It's been a great ride. It's been fun. Make sure you guys have an amazing Monday. Stay motivated. Keep pushing. Don't give up. And remember, you got 3 choices. Give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. I am all the way out. Peace. Enjoy the replay one last time. See ya, Caden. Electric Galaxy, see ya. Commander, see ya. Fallon, see ya. A. A. D. A. A. Bro. me, bro. Cheat code. Skirt, skirt. Whoa, 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 whoa. See ya.
Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip, neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib, neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's name, neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the deal. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold.